Hi everyone. I'm filming this away from home, so I hope it films alright and doesn't shake. I've not got my tripod with me, so I'll be filming this a show and tell with one hand. This month's craft swap over at Sue's Craft Club was a handmade, hand-packed gift pack with card making supplies or scrapbooking supplies, not to be confused with another swap we do, which is the handmade ephemera pack. So this is the gift pack, and the idea is to fill a pack with all supplies and including all, you to use everything in it. You know, you to make this gift pack so you can absolutely use everything in the pack. Now this is the back of it, and I've started off with a piece of backing card which is Paris themed. I'll just go in a little bit. See, there's all different coloured Eiffel Towers. The main colours of the Eiffel Towers are like a pinky red, a mint green and a grey silver with a white background. So I've tried to use all those colours in this gift pack so it can all be used together and coordinate in if Bobby makes a scrapbook or if she makes cards. All the things in here will go together. As I say, my craft partner this month is Bobby, and she lives in America. And I'll just go through. This is the back, and I've used a backing paper with the Eiffel Towers on. So I've actually given it a theme, Paris, and I've just made a little punch out scalloped circle, and I've covered it in stickles and stamped Paris. Next to that is a little wooden like a tiny wooden plaque saying handmade, and as I say, she can reuse everything in this, including the packaging. I've just signed it there, Sue Kitten 1 on YouTube. She can use all this. I've just written the gift pack, but she can trim it or even cover that word up. I've popped a little cardboard there, and I've stuck two tiny silver garment pins, I think you call them. We call them safety pins. 2 silver and 2 gold, but they're tiny. They're really tiny. And then over here, I've done. I've got a tag, and I've tied it with a nice bow with like the blue tartan ribbon, and then round here I've put over 5 meters. So I know American, they go by the yard, but we go by the longer meter, so she's getting more. So, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That bottom bit's washi tape, so that's over 5 meters of trim and lace and ribbon. And I'll just zoom in. So you've got the pale blue trim there underneath the snow white lace. Sorry if there's a glare, it's wrapped up in cellophane. Like a salmony pink lace there, a blue and white patterned scalloped lace, and underneath a chiffon snow white ribbon, and that's just washi tape. And when she's taken all this ribbon off, including the bow, she's left with a tag. As I say, everything's to be you know, usable. So instead of just wrapping it around a card, I wrapped it around a tag. And even if she wanted to just take the lace off and leave that ribbon and the washi, you know, she's got the tag made up. So that's on the back of the page. And then turning over, in keeping with the Parisian theme, I've made another tag here, and I've backed it with the Paris paper again, the Eiffel Tower paper, and I've mounted that with a Parisian image. So there's Paris, and then in the background you can see the Eiffel Tower. And let me go like that. That's a tag, and then on top of the tag I've just put a strip of these beautiful they're like pearls surrounded by different coloured rhinestones, but oh, it's absolutely lovely. So I've just cut a piece off there to perk the paper up, and she can just peel that off and use it. Then we've got the front of the gift pack there, and I've forgot to put my two little black cats, the Sue Kitten logo, so I must try and do that before I send it. And then moving over here, I've done a dozen tiny tags, and in keeping with the colours, I've done some pink ones, and I've put Eiffel Towers on the front, and then I've done some silver grey, and I've popped an Eiffel Tower on there. And I think there's something else under this ribbon to do with Paris, because as you can see, they're two different images. So you get a dozen of those tags, and I've kept in with these colours here. And then moving across here, I've in keeping with the colours again of the backing paper, I've used the pinks, the mint greens and the silvers, and I've stickled them, and I've put a silver rhinestone in the middle. So there's that flower that I've made, and slightly different but similar colours, that one, and I've popped stickles on there and a rhinestone, and I've stuck this onto the page with some gold washi, which will peel off, and she can reuse that. All the bags I've used, I think I've used about 3 or 4. They're all brand new, so she can reuse them. Underneath here, we've got a journal card with 6 handmade flowers. I punched out these flowers, plain white ones and silver grey, and I've mounted them on top of each other, and then I've just put a dab of red stickles in the middle, and she can, I've only stuck them down by the centre, so these should be able to peel off easily, and she can decorate scrapbook pages or cards with them. And then she's left with a yellow journal card. Like I've said, everything's to be, you know, to be usable. Underneath there, I've made 2 paper clips, and I've put a yellow foam, a yellow foam flower and a pink foam flower there. So you've got the little handmade flowers on the journal card, you've got the 2 flowery paper clips, you've got a dozen cut out tiny tags with Eiffel Towers, you've got the pearls and the diamantes, you've got this Eiffel Tower tag, and underneath here I've done 2 more paper clips, banners this time, banners made out of washi tape. So I've done 2 little banners there, and underneath, in keeping with the Parisian theme, I've made a pocket for a scrapbook, and you can either stick that down as is or put it in another pocket. And I've punched out the top to put a ticket or a journal card inside, and I've put a Parisian sticker on the front. So that's the front. Oh, and on the back of this tag I've stamped just a note and a piece of washi tape which you can reuse. So that goes over there and that goes there. So that's the front and that's the back. So hope you enjoyed watching that handmade, hand-packed scrapbooking card making kit gift pack. Thanks for watching. Bye.